Hello everybody, this is the first build release of the game called Revolve. Revolve is meant to be a gritty battle spinning top game where you fight each other online and you get to choose things like your spinning top, your pieces, and they would have different stats on their pieces. For example, the bottom part would have the speed, the middle part would have like the weight, and the top piece would have the stamina or the attack power. Um, there's a couple of different abilities in this game, and I'll show them to you when I get into it. So we'll just click play, and we'll go to local, and I have a couple of settings here just set up here, but this is more of a demo. So not all of these options are available, but what I have here will work. So we'll just play with one player, and we're not going to have any AI or anything like that. So I'll just get into it, and we'll just choose a color here. So you can choose your team, and I'll just replace my name with just player. This game is made to be played with keyboard and mouse. Sorry, this game is made to be played with controller. But right now I have set up with keyboard and mouse, so I'm using with keyboard and mouse. But if this game was to be released, it would just be your gamer tag on whatever console or computer or whatever. But it's made to be played with a gamepad. So I'll just click ready, and we'll have a countdown till we start. Okay, so now I'm just playing with controller. We have a countdown until all the players are loaded in, and we're going to start. So the game all starts out with 100 seconds, and so you can go around the map, change your camera. So you see it starts with a spinning top. You have your spin down at the bottom left corner, which is the green bar. You have your health, which is the red bar. And on the right, you have a little speed bar just to see your speed, because there is a max speed in this game. I didn't want to make the speed, super fast. I wanted to keep it kind of grounded. I wanted to keep it, at a speed where you can react to the different things that are happening. I didn't want to make it too fast. So here we are. We have a spinning top, and if I hold left trigger, you'll go into like a banking option where it will hold your speed, and you'll also be able to glide along the ground in a specific direction, and you get left and right control. So now you're just moving forward automatically with left and right control. And then of course you can jump, and then you can boost with the right trigger, so it's a simple boost to get you up to top speed. You can jump. You have a little ground pound option there, so you ground pound. It's in the direction of down. Okay, so we'll restart this in a second here. You can see our player score. It keeps track of everything. And it's just going to load up back into the the game options start section. So we'll just go ahead and play again. But yeah, this is the main game loop where you're playing games with different various game modes, and you're playing with your friends or online game modes. So the main idea here is we're going to boost around, move around the map. You're going to boost into each other. You're going to hit each other. You're going to try to knock each other outside of the map. Or you're going to try to deplete their stamina, or you're going to try to deplete their HP so that they break. So basically, you either can knock them out, you can break them, or you can stall them. So stalling is just they lose speed, so they stop spinning. And so there is respawn in this game too. So let's just fly out of bounds here. Boom, we get a knockout. Let me respawn. Okay, so there's that. There's also, so when you boost into each other, there is a homing attack where you'll just immediately switch directions and go into the enemy team, and that'll count as an attack. And so when you do that, the opponent can also block. So this is a block. You just kind of like stay in place and block their attack. And this all has implications on health and stamina, and depending on how you play, it will affect those options. So also when you're holding left trigger, you're in the movement mode. You can also change direction mid-air. Sorry, you can change the direction that your spinning top is pointing towards, so that you can land correctly on the ground. And why that's important is because, of course, when the spinning top hits something, it's going to direct its velocity in the direction that the spinning top would fling you in. So like if it hits a wall, it would like fling you in the direction opposite that it's spinning. So it's a cool way of navigating, but it also makes you lose spin. So I can do this. So it kind of gets me around the map. I'm losing spin, so it's kind of bad. So I want to stay straight on the ground here. So as you can see, I lost some spin in the bottom left corner. So let's just go ahead and lose all my spin so I can show you. And so there, we're just stalled. Okay. So we don't have any other players here, so I can't show you the like homing attack. But we essentially have a homing attack. We have a jump. We have a block. We also have a blast attack, which is supposed to not do any health damage or stamina damage, but it's supposed to knock you away. So the idea here is like rock, paper, scissors. So like you either do a homing attack, or you're going to block, or you're going to blast. Meanwhile, you're going around the map, collecting health, collecting more stamina, trying to avoid players, don't get knocked off the map, these sorts of things. So this is kind of the joy of playing this game. Okay, so we got a stall there, so you can see that. So this is kind of the main prototype, just to explain to you what a game like this would look like, or what the game Revolve would look like. So please support me by commenting down below if this is a game that you would like, if this is something that you would want to see, if you want to help fund this. I'll put the ability to help fund this, or also put my contact in the description below. And so thank you for watching.